All right, here we are. All right, the roof doesn't look bad, but there are some, almost like maybe they put a second layer of shingles on it. They did. So instead of taking the first layer off, it looks like they put a second layer on, which you can totally do. But what it does is it is kind of heavy. So it does make the wood bow just a little bit. Does it mean it's a bad roof? No. But that's why it's doing it, I'm pretty sure. All right, let's get inside. All right, so they had an open house here today, and I missed it. But I did tell Madison, I was like, yo, Micah likes that place. So she was like, well, get in. And here we are. There's a lady parked out front, though, trying to get in here. So I did tell her that they could probably come in here when I was here if they needed to. All right, so here is the kitchen. So these are painted. They didn't do a bad job. They didn't do a bang-up job either, okay? Not bad. Like, just a little touch-up, you know what I mean? But I do like that backsplash. That's pretty dope. And it looks like you got stainless steel everywhere, which is good. Right. Could be a little bit cleaner. Uh-oh, my flashlight died. What am I gonna do? All right, again, paint. It's kind of dirty. It could use a pro clean, I think. It's not bad in here, but like this. That's dirty. It needs to be clean. Yeah. Not bad though. Okay. Get out here. Dining room. Vaulted ceilings all around. I feel like I got something on my... What is that? All right, must just be the light. Floors are shiny though. They look pretty. All right, that looks like closet doors. Probably, I'm guessing maybe the washer and dryer didn't fit. Aha! Look here, see? So the washer and dryer probably didn't fit, and that's why they took the doors off. But I feel like this could actually be moved to fit in here to work, to fit properly, so it might just be them. And of course the water heater is way back there. Can I get back that date on that? Golly, what does that say? I can't see it. I'm sorry. It's so far down there. All right, well, room number 1. Let's hope everything you hoped it would be. Nice big closet space, a little bit of built-in action. Not bad. One solo window. And we got obviously one plank of wood that could have done a little bit better. And it looks like a storage spot right there, so we'll get to checking that out. It looks good in here. Doesn't need to be painted. Floors look good so far. So far I'm not bad. I'm not mad at this. Not too bad. All right, let's get in here. All right, so we got a little bit of damage to they were smokers. Probably a tenant that did this. And it just needs a little bit of clean right here, so not bad. Alright, so we've only got this and not that, but no slow drain, so that's good. Toilet's not moving. No water. Alright, doing alright. But it is missing a little plug thing, you know. We do have a little action right here. It just needs to be cleaned, painted, or replaced, however you would like to do it. And then we do have this cheap, flimsy little Seen Better Days shelf up here. I personally would get rid of that because you're gonna be right here one day and you guys stand to pee. I mean, could you imagine? Psh, psh, bam. So, all right. Okay, so this is the first little floor imperfection I'm seeing. Right there, see that? Looks like something was wet. So the first generation of these floors, they did not make them waterproof, which is fine, you know, but this is what happens when it is a little bit of some sort of water damage. So it could have either, I don't know what it could have been, some could have sat there for a minute, it could have been a wet towel, we don't know. But everything else looks good. And in all reality, you're probably gonna have a bed right here. So it'll either be on this wall or this wall, and it'll come right across this, so you won't see it. But this is the master, and here is your closet. Hacha! Not bad. Actually, it's nicer in my closet. All right. I got a badass house and a shitty closet. All right, get out of here. New fencing in the back. That's questionable. What is that? Well, we'll be looking at it every day for the rest of our lives. Hold on. I wonder what that is. Just looks like a house they didn't want to buy more windows for, probably. That's probably it. All right, and then get over here. They could use a little grass. There's no grass back here. But they do have a closet. And it looks like a new vanity, so I'm not sure if that vanity is going in or if it has. So let's go look at it. Because maybe that might be for the other one. Or it could already be in, so we're gonna go look. All right, let's look at the age of this really quick while we're here. It is a 2018, fantastic. All right, looks good. I mean, you could use a little more insulation right here, but that's just like pool noodle shit, you know. Put it back on here, that's how you do it. All right. Oh, roof looks good. Soffits look good. Neighbors look good. Got the firewall up. They need a little work right there, but not you. Your wrapping's all good. I would paint this just to keep the moisture out and to keep it from rotting. All right. Not bad. Not bad. All right, hold on. I'm trying to get the door locked. All right, we're good. All right, so this is a bedroom. Let's do a quick pano for you real quick. Da, 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 da. All right. Get one more look at the bathroom. Bam, just in case you forgot. Laundry right here. Boom. Turn this light off because I told him I would. And then, oh, we were looking for the vanity. So I think they're going to replace the vanity. That might be what that was for. Possibly. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know, but there is one in there. And we only have one bathroom on this? Yeah. Yeah, just the one. Okay, good. We're good. Wait, yeah. Double check before I just walk out how big it is. Yeah, that's a closet. Yeah, okay. All right, did you go in here? Vaulted ceilings, but it's all one level. So there are no, stairs to worry about. And it looks like right down there, they need either a new piece, kick plate that's white, or it needs to be painted. Actually, I think it just needs to be painted. They probably didn't paint it because they weren't thinking about it. They just did the cabinets and didn't do below. But not bad. Super cute. All right, we're gonna get out of here. Bye.